Archangel Michael says, 45 minutes left, God is trying to reach you, and you always skip this. Don't hurt God by skipping. Something unexpected is going to happen suddenly. Open it quickly. Archangel Michael says the clock is ticking, and with every second that passes, the divine connection between you and heaven is calling out louder than ever. For too long, you have ignored the whispers, overlooked the signs, and skipped the messages sent from above. Today, heaven is not simply sending a message, it is urgently trying to reach your soul before it's too late. You may not realize it, but there's a reason you're reading this right now. Out of billions of people, this message has been placed before your eyes because God chose you specifically. This is not coincidence, this is divine alignment. 4 to 5 minutes remain before something life-altering shifts in your path, something so unexpected that your heart won't even know how to process it. Archangel Michael says heaven has been watching you carry burdens far heavier than you were ever meant to bear. Silent tears have fallen in the night, prayers whispered yet unanswered, or so you thought. But let me tell you, every word you have ever spoken to God has been heard, every ache in your heart has been felt by the divine. You have been skipping these messages, thinking perhaps they are not meant for you or that the timing is not right. But hear me now, skipping this is not harmless. It is hurting the bond you share with God, who desperately wants to protect you, guide you, and bless you before the door of opportunity closes. Archangel Michael says, I am standing beside you as you read this, my sword of light drawn, cutting through the chains that have held you bound in confusion and fear. There is an enemy lurking in the shadows of your life, a force that does not want you to receive what heaven has prepared for you. This is why every time God sends a message, something distracts you, pulling you away. But this moment is different. This message carries a power unlike any other you have seen before. It is a spiritual alarm, ringing louder and louder, echoing through your soul. If you let this moment slip away, you may miss the blessing that could have rewritten your destiny. Archangel Michael says God is not sending this to frighten you, but to awaken you. A sudden event is about to unfold, something that will seem shocking at first, but is truly an answer to your deepest prayers. Within 4 to 5 minutes, an unexpected shift will occur, and heaven wants you to be ready to step into it without fear or doubt. I see a light breaking through the dark clouds that have surrounded your life for so long. This light is moving quickly toward you, carrying miracles you never imagined possible. You must not ignore this divine. Archangel Michael says you've been feeling restless lately. A sense that something is coming, but you can't quite explain it. It's not your imagination, that's heaven stirring your spirit, preparing you for this very moment. Every struggle, every heartbreak, every betrayal, it has all been leading to this turning point. God is not just visiting your life briefly. He is about to rewrite the script of your destiny. A sense, but He needs you to stay open, to not look away, to not let fear or disbelief make you miss this holy visitory. Archangel Michael says, imagine a door glowing with golden light, standing right in front of you. Behind that door are blessings you once thought were lost, forever relationships healed, finances restored, health renewed, purpose reignited. Yet for so long you've walked past this door, never realizing you had the key in your hand. Today I'm placing that key in front of you. You have 4 to 5 minutes before that door swings wide open or locks away the miracle prepared for you. Do not let this be another moment you see. God is reaching for your hand and He will not let go unless you pull away. Archangel Michael says the angels in heaven are aligning, gathering around your name, speaking blessings into your future. There's a divine order shifting even now, changing the course of situations that have been against you. A storm that was meant to destroy you is being redirected, transformed into the very thing that will elevate you. But the enemy is watching too, desperate to make you close this message, to make you believe this is not real. That is the same voice that's been keeping you in cycles of pain and loss. Today you have the power to silence that voice and step into the miracle you've prayed for all these years. Archangel Michael says God's love for you is deeper than the oceans and stronger than every force that has come against you. Even when you felt forgotten, heaven has been fighting battles on your behalf. But now God is moving beyond silent protection. He is coming to meet you face to face in a supernatural encounter that will change everything. This isn't a blessing meant for someone. This is for you. Written in heaven's books long before you were even born, and in 4 to 5 minutes, the spiritual realm will release a breakthrough that generations before you have been waiting for. Archangel Michael says you have made it to the end of this message, and because you stayed, the heavens are rejoicing. The countdown has reached its final moments, and angels have already begun moving to position your miracle. When this sudden event occurs, you will know without a doubt that God Himself reached out to you today, and you did not skip His call. Remember, child of God, the divine realm sees your faith, your struggles, and your willingness to listen this time. As the heavens open over you, embrace the blessing that is being delivered to your lot. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says the divine clock continues to tick, echoing through the unseen realms, each second a vibration in heaven and earth. Angels are in motion, moving rapidly, preparing the pathway that will deliver your long-awaited breakthrough. But child, understand this truth. Every moment you remain present here is pulling you closer to a divine meeting that darkness has tried to block for years. This is not an ordinary message. It carries the weight of your destiny, and heaven is insisting you do not walk away. For so long, unseen hands have been trying to delay you, confuse you, and make you believe that nothing extraordinary could happen for you. But I am here to tell you that those lies are shattering even now as God stretches His mighty hand toward you. Archangel Michael says I see visions of your past moments where you almost stepped into blessings, but were pulled back by fear or betrayal. Times when people you trusted turned away, leaving you questioning your own worth. These wounds have shaped you, but they do not define your future. Heaven has recorded every injustice, every tear, every silent prayer. The divine balance is shifting now. Release some rewards for battles you didn't even know angels were fighting on your behalf. This is why skipping this message would be a tragedy. It's not just words. It's a spiritual summons into victory. Archangel Michael says right now, in the unseen realm, a chain of miracles is being set in motion. I see doors opening in places you thought were forever closed. Relationships that seemed broken beyond repair are being whispered over by heavenly forces, breathing life into what was once dead. Financial blessings are being moved from hands that were never meant to hold them into you. Health is being restored cell by cell. A divine light touches your body. This cascade of favor is already falling, but it requires your awareness, your decision not to turn away in these final minutes. Archangel Michael says 4 to 5 minutes may sound like little time, but in the spiritual world, this countdown is monumental. It is the moment when prayers align perfectly with heavenly timing, creating a surge of breakthrough energy. This is the moment when angels are dispatched with scrolls carrying your name, your miracle, your restoration. I've been assigned to guard you, to ensure you do not miss this sacred delivery. I am blocking forces of darkness that would try to snatch it away, fighting for you with my sword of life. But you must remain aligned. This is your role, your sacred responsibilities. Archangel Michael says, I know you've been weary. I know you've been tempted to believe that God has been silent. But heaven has been louder than you realized, sending signs you overlooked. The rainbow that appeared after your tears, the unexpected kindness from a stranger, the feeling of warmth when you were alone, all were pieces of this larger message. This final alert is heaven's way of saying no more delays. You are stepping into a season where sudden shifts will happen, doors flinging open, hidden blessings revealed, enemies silenced. What once seemed impossible will be placed directly in your hands by divine intervention. Archangel Michael says, picture the moment time reaches 0, the 4 to 5 minutes have passed, and suddenly your phone rings with news you never dreamed you'd hear. A long-lost opportunity is revived. A person you thought would never apologize reaches out with trembling words of truth. Financial doors swing wide open, bringing abundance where there was only light. The illness you feared begins to retreat, leaving health glowing through you like dawn after a stormy night. These are not dreams, they are the very manifestations already being prepared for you in the throne room of hell. Archangel Michael says the enemy knows this moment is critical. That's why distractions will come, thoughts whispering this can wait, this isn't real, you're not chosen. But let me remind you, heaven does not waste messages. This urgency is not for entertainment. It is because the moment for your destiny shift is now. Stand firm. Stay focused. Do not allow your miracle to slip into someone else's hands because you looked away too soon. The spiritual realm is already celebrating your decision to stay connected, to not skip, to honor God's relentless attempt to reach you. Archangel Michael says even as you read, angels are releasing chains from your life. Curses spoken over you are dissolving in divine fire. The weight on your shoulders is lifting as heavenly hands brush away years of oppression. I see a crown being placed upon your head, not by earthly rulers, but by God Himself. A new authority is being written over your life, one that no man can strip away. This is what they've been unknowingly skidding, but you are stepping fully into your royal inheritance. Archangel Michael says the heavenly atmosphere is growing heavier with every passing minute. Angels are drawing closer around you, forming a shield of light that no darkness can penetrate. The realm of spirit is vibrating with anticipation because your story is about to change in a way that will leave even your enemies speechless. You have walked through seasons where everything felt silent, where prayers seemed unanswered, but those moments were not abandonment, they were preparation. God was setting the stage for a sudden breakthrough that will unfold in front of your eyes like a rising sun breaking through a morning. Archangel Michael says I see battles that were meant to crush you being turned into stepping stones for your destiny. Betrayals that once broke your heart will soon serve as testimonies of how heaven lifted you higher than anyone thought possible. There are people who underestimated you, thinking you would never rise again, but they will soon witness divine justice moving swiftly on your behalf. The enemy has plotted and schemed, but heaven has been silently rewriting every attack into victory. This is why you're reading this message. It is not chance, it is not rare. God is urgently reaching for you because the countdown to your deliverance has already begun. Archangel Michael says the air around you may feel ordinary, but in the unseen realm trumpets are sounding. A heavenly decree has just been signed in your favor, releasing chains that bound your family for generations. What was lost is being returned, multiplied beyond measure, and what was taken unjustly is being restored by the hand of the Almighty. Within these final minutes, unexpected doors will swing open. Someone you thought was against you will suddenly shift and stand in support of you. Finances that were delayed will arrive in ways you could not have imagined, surprising even those who tried to hold them back. Archangel Michael says, "Child, you have been standing at the edge of transformation without knowing it. Every obstacle you faced has been a test refining your strength, shaping your faith, preparing you for this precise divine moment. Do not underestimate the power of what is about to happen. It will not just change your life, it will ripple through generations yet unborn." I see angels delivering messages to those connected to you, realigning hearts and minds, drawing together what was once scattered. Friendships will be mended, family bonds healed, opportunities resurrected. What felt dead will rise again, radiant with heaven's touch. Archangel Michael says as time narrows, the spiritual tension increases. Shadows that haunted you are trembling because they know their grip is breaking. There are unseen forces that have followed you for years, whispering lies of failure and defeat, but they are being cast out as I speak. In their place, light is flooding every corner of your soul. Peace is wrapping around you like a warm garment. Strength is returning to your spirit, giving you the courage to step boldly into the miracle God has been saving for this moment. Archangel Michael says, imagine standing before a sealed vault holding treasures with your name engraved upon them. For years it was locked, guarded, and kept from you. But now heaven is handing you the key, and in mere moments you will turn it and watch everything you've been denied pour into your hands. No force in existence can block what God has released for you now. What's coming will happen suddenly, without warning, and it will leave you overwhelmed by joy. This is why you cannot skip this message. Your spirit must be prepared to receive it for what it is. Archangel Michael says, even as you read this, I see a surge of angelic movement around your home. I say protection is being reinforced, blessings are being delivered, and divine order is falling into place. Chains of debt, sickness, loneliness, and fear are being shattered, never to return. People who turn their backs on you will soon witness how heaven lifts you high. Those who spoke against you will be silenced, watching as favor crowns you with victories they cannot explain. This is a holy moment, written into eternity, unfolding right now in your life. Archangel Michael says the countdown is nearing its final beats. The last few minutes hold the heaviest weight because this is when breakthroughs are birthed. Stay alert, child of God, for sudden changes are coming. Phone calls, messages, unexpected encounters that will shift your path instantly. You are not alone in this moment. I, along with legions of angels and standing guard, ensuring that nothing can interfere with what heaven has ordained for you. When this moment fully arrives, you will know that God Himself reached down to rescue and blight. Archangel Michael says the heavens are glowing brighter now as the final minutes draw closer. A holy silence falls across the divine realm because what is about to be delivered into your life carries the power to rewrite your destiny. Angels are lined up in ranks, prepared to escort blessings into your home that you once thought would never arrive. This is not a blessing you can miss. It's the answer to prayers whispered through tears and long nights. I see moments where you asked, "When will it be my turn?" The Almighty has heard every cry, and now, in these sacred moments, your season is chiseled. Nothing can stop what is coming. Archangel Michael says the spiritual countdown echoes louder now. Each passing minute is like a trumpet blast, shaking the foundations of obstacles that stood in your path. Barriers that held you back for years are crumbling to dust as heaven's fire burns away every force oppose you. The time of delay is The time of rejection is over. As the divine clock ticks closer to zero, blessings that were frozen in place are rushing toward you like a mighty river breaking through a net. Archangel Michael says I see divine messengers carrying scrolls filled with your name, your victories, your answered prayers. These scrolls are being unsealed right now, releasing heavenly decrees that cannot be roofed. Angels are flying swiftly to deliver miracles that will keep in you. People who once doubted you will watch as your life transforms in front of them. Doors they said were locked forever will swing open with heavenly force. Opportunities thought impossible will land directly in your hands by divine command. Archangel Michael says your spirit may feel a strange warmth or a sudden calm as you read this. That is the presence of heaven surrounding you. God is closer than ever, speaking to your heart, reminding you that you were never forgotten. Every disappointment, every failure is being turned into a stepping stone toward victory. I see a table being prepared for you, overflowing with abundance. Joy is returning to places where sorrow lived for too long. The chains of fear that kept you from stepping forward are breaking, and courage is rising like fire in your soul. Archangel Michael says darkness knows it has only moments left to hold. I see forces scattering, fleeing as divine light descends over your life. Generational battles that plagued your family are ending tonight because you chose not to skip this sacred call. The power of heaven is surrounding you like an unshakable fortress. Enemies plan to watch you fall, but instead they will witness you rise higher than ever before. This is a miracle crafted specifically for you, signed and sealed by God's own hand. Archangel Michael says picture this, a door you thought was locked forever suddenly swings open, revealing a new beginning brighter than anything you've ever known. People who were positioned to block your path will be moved aside by divine force. What others told you was impossible will unfold right before their eyes, undeniable and unstoppable. Blessings are not coming one by one, they are arriving in waves, overflowing your life with supernatural provision. Everything the enemy tried to destroy is being rebuilt stronger than before. This moment is the hinge of destiny, turning your story into a testimony of victory. Archangel Michael says even now, angels are whispering your name in places of influence and power. Your destiny is being discussed in heavenly courts and a divine verdict has been declared in your favor. Chains that held you back from opportunities are melting away under heavenly fire. Your steps will be guided to the right people. The right doors, the right moments without effort. Connections you thought were lost forever will be divinely restored. A supernatural alignment is unfolding that no human hand can stop or reverse. Archangel Michael says the countdown has almost reached its end. A holy silence fills the heavens as the final moments approach. The unexpected event is not just coming, it is already in motion, unstoppable, undeniable, divinely orchestrated. Say, child, be still and watch as God's hand moves mightily in Nulla. The storm is passing, the darkness is lifting, and a new light is breaking over you. This is the moment heaven has been trying to reach you for, and you did not skip at this time. Archangel Michael says the realm of spirit has entered full preparation now. I see divine scrolls being rolled out before the throne of God, your name inscribed in shimmering gold letters. Heavenly hosts are chanting blessings over you, and beams of light are piercing through the barriers that have surrounded your life for so long. This is not only about one blessing, it is a full restoration of every area that has been stolen or diminished. A tidal wave of transformation is rushing toward you, and nothing can halt its arrival. With each second that passes, the spiritual tension grows, signaling the heaven is on the brink of touching earth in your favor. Archangel Michael says I see visions of angels forming a great circle around you. Their wings creating a barrier that no enemy can cross. Each angel carries a gift of health, peace, financial freedom, reconciled love, and divine wisdom. These gifts are not symbolic, they are tangible breakthroughs that will manifest in your life suddenly and powerfully. In these final moments, heaven is rewriting the pages of your destiny. Every failed plan, every stolen opportunity is being redeemed and transformed into triumph. The script of your life is being lifted into the hands of God and rewritten with glory and favor. Archangel Michael says listen carefully to what I reveal now within this divine countdown. Someone important is being moved by heaven to deliver news that will shock you. This message will change the direction of your journey forever. It will come swiftly like lightning from the sky, and you will know that it is directly from God. Even the forces that stood against you will be silenced. The very mouths that spoke curses will soon speak words of astonishment as they watch heaven's favor rest upon you. This moment is unstoppable, it is already unfolding as you read these words. Archangel Michael says I see doors flying open in realms you have not yet stepped into. Contracts, promotions, reconciliations, and divine opportunities are aligning purgatory. You will not have to fight for these blessings, they will seek you out and arrive at your feet, drawn by the power of divine decree. As child of God, this is what you have been skipping for so long. This is the reason you felt delays, confusion, and restless nights. The AMI feared you discovering the truth that heaven has prepared a destiny far greater than you imagined, and today it is finally being delivered. Archangel Michael says darkness is trembling because your breakthrough is no longer delay. Archangel Michael says I see heavy chains around your feet disintegrating, releasing you from cycles of failure and disappointment. The burdens you carried alone are being lifted by angelic hands, leaving you free to walk into your divine inheritance. This freedom will not be temporary. Archangel Michael says it is sealed by heaven and cannot be broke. Even as people wonder how this sudden shift happened, you will know the truth. It was the moment you chose to listen, the moment you did not skip God's urgent call. Archangel Michael says now, a great light appears before me. It is the sign of divine arrival. God Himself is stepping into your situation, scattering shadows, commanding every opposing force to flee. His presence brings restoration that no human hand could achieve, miracles that surpass every earthly limitation. Your home is being filled with divine peace, your heart with supernatural joy. Healing is flowing into your body, finances are being aligned, and your relationships are being surrounded by love and reconciliation. The unexpected has begun, it cannot be stopped. Archangel Michael says, I see heavenly trumpets sounding as angels descend with blessings the generations before you prayed for but never saw fulfilled. You are the chosen vessel to carry these generational blessings for you. The chains that bound your family line are breaking forever, ensuring that those who come after you will walk in freedom. The divine realm is celebrating your courage to stay, to not skip, to receive this message in full. Your obedience has unlocked heavenly gates that were once sealed. Favor, abundance, and unshakable protection will now follow you wherever you go. Archangel Michael says the countdown has reached its final beat. The moment heaven has been preparing has fully arrived. I see blessings descending like golden rain, soaking every corner of your life, saturating your spirit with divine light. Child, this is your turning point. Your name is being written in heavenly books of victory. God has reached you and nothing will ever be the same again. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says the skies above the spiritual realm blaze with an unearthly light, signaling that the appointed moment has entered its final divine phase. I see angelic hands inscribing your name into heavenly ledgers marked for divine favor and protection. From this moment forward, you are shielded, you are lifted, and you are called to rise where darkness tried to bury you. This moment is unlike anything before. It is the collision of your prayers, your pain, and your perseverance with the unstoppable power of God's intervention. Every tear you shed has turned into a jewel on heaven's altar, and now those jewels are being returned to you as radiant bliss. Archangel Michael says a great roar of heavenly celebration is rising even now. Thousands of angels are moving swiftly toward your future, carrying treasures of restoration that were once delayed. These are not simple blessings, they are generational turnarounds, promises spoken over your bloodline before you were even born. The enemy fought hard to silence this message because it carries the code to your freedom, but you stayed. You listened. And by doing so, you shattered the chains that would have stolen this miracle forever. Archangel Michael says, I see visions of your life's path glowing brighter than the sun. Each step you take from this moment forward will be guided by heavenly wisdom. Obstacles will fall before you as easily as shadows fleeing from light. People who doubted you will become witnesses to your rise. Situations that seemed impossible will unravel perfectly under divine orchestration. This sudden shift is not temporary, it is the permanent restoration of all that was stolen, Archangel Michael says right now. Heaven is placing an invisible seal upon your life. This seal declares that no harm shall touch you, no curse shall stand, and no force of darkness shall prevail against you. You are surrounded by a holy fire that cannot be extinguished. Even the battles you are unaware of are being won in the unseen realm. I, along with legions of angels, have been dispatched to guard your destiny and fight for every blessing with your name written might. You are divinely covered from this day forward. Archangel Michael says a heavenly wind is sweeping over your household, removing heaviness and filling every corner with divine peace. This wind is ushering in new opportunities, unexpected reconciliations, and miracles that will seem unreal to those around you. Even now, as you read, heavenly resources are aligning: financial blessings, supernatural health, reconciled relationships, and a surge of joy unlike anything you've ever experienced. The sudden event has begun, and heaven rejoices in your victory. Archangel Michael says your spirit will feel lighter, your heart unburdened, because the weight of struggle has been lifted. I see angelic hands opening treasure chests meant for you, releasing abundance that was hidden from you for too long. These treasures will not only transform your life, but will overflow to bless others connected to you. Heaven has ordained you as a vessel of light, chosen to carry restoration and miracles wherever you step. Archangel Michael says this final moment is here. The divine countdown has reached 0, and heaven's door has swung wide open before you. From this moment on, your steps are no longer your own. They are divinely directed, guided by the hand of the Almighty. No enemy can close this door. No force can reverse what God has begun. You are walking into a destiny marked by favor, protected by angels, and overflowing with abundance. Archangel Michael says, "Child of God, rejoice, for the unexpected has arrived." Miracles are unfolding as I speak, phone calls bringing good news, letters of breakthrough, encounters with destiny helpers you have never met before. These are not coincidences, they are the physical signs of heaven's intervention. This is your new beginning. God has reached you, touched you, and transformed your life forever. Archangel Michael says the heavens are not silent anymore. They are roaring with triumph because you have stepped into a rare moment where eternity collides with your reality. The angels are circling higher, their light forming a halo around your destiny. Every delay that chained your progress is snapping right now, and divine energy surges through every path you are meant to walk. I see the earth shifting beneath you. What was unstable is becoming firm. What was uncertain is now illuminated with divine clarity. Your next steps will not be taken blindly, they will be guided by the wisdom of heaven itself. Archangel Michael says even as the clock ticks, miracles are moving toward you faster than you can imagine. A long-forgotten opportunity is being resurrected. A voice that was silenced is being heard again. This is your voice, finally breaking free from suppression and speaking power into your own life. There are people who tried to cover your light, but heaven has lifted you beyond their reach. Those who once turned their backs on you will soon have no choice but to witness the glory of God resting upon your life. Archangel Michael says I see chains breaking around your mind, the lies that made you doubt your worth are vanishing into nothingness. You are being crowned with strength, authority, and divine confidence that will carry you into places that were once denied to you. This transformation is not only spiritual. It is physical, emotional, and material. Where there was sickness, healing is flowing. Where there was debt, provision is arriving. Where there was heartbreak, love and peace are filling the void. Archangel Michael says the final moments of this divine countdown are unlike any before. This is not the end of a message, it is the beginning of your destiny's full awakening. What you thought would take years will happen in moments. The sudden shift will feel like time itself has bent in your face. The enemy tried to delay this by making you skip message after message. But now the power of heaven has bypassed every barrier and reached you directly. No force on earth or beyond can take this miracle away. Archangel Michael says, I see a scroll in my hand written in golden fire. This is your heavenly contract signed by God declaring victory, protection, and overflow over every aspect of your life. This scroll has been sealed for years, waiting for this exact moment when you would finally stay long enough to receive it. Now it is being released into your spirit. You will notice new boldness rising within you, new clarity guiding your decisions and doors unlocking without effort. This is the signature of heaven marking your steps forever. Archangel Michael says the divine light around you is intensified. The angels are bowing rejoicing as your destiny is crowned. I see celebrations in the spiritual realm because a cycle of generational struggle has been broken by your obedience to listen and not turn away. Blessings are overflowing now, health restored, finances released, joy unshaken, and relationships mended. Even as you walk forward, more miracles will chase you down, overtaking you in unexpected ways. Archangel Michael says the heavens are wide open and you are standing under a waterfall of divine abundance. The blessings falling now are not temporary, they are permanent foundations of your future. This moment will be remembered for eternity as the day heaven reached you and shifted everything. No weapon formed against you will find power again. You are shielded by angels on every eye. God has lifted you above the reach of darkness into a realm where only light can tether. Archangel Michael says this is the end of delay, the end of silence, and the beginning of divine acceleration. From this moment watch as miracles multiply, doors unlock, and your life transforms faster than words can describe. God has reached you. The sudden change has begun. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says the heavens are still not finished pouring out what has been stored for you. I see angelic scribes unrolling more scrolls filled with divine promises yet to be fulfilled. These scrolls contain breakthroughs that were delayed, blessings that were misdirected, and miracles that were paused, but now all of them are being released at once into your life. Your name echoes through the courts of heaven as angels chant victory over every battle you've endured. This is no longer a moment of waiting, this is a moment of receiving. The power of God's Word is manifesting in your reality, and even as you breathe you are inhaling heavenly transformation. Archangel Michael says I see shadows fleeing from your household, every trace of darkness vanished by the radiant light of God's presence. No secret enemy can hide, no hidden trap can succeed because divine fire has consumed every scheme meant to harm you. Blessings are not just falling, they are multiplying. One miracle will lead to another like a chain of holy explosions, each one breaking a curse. Opening a door, or restoring what was lost, the rhythm of heaven's release will leave you in awe of God's unstoppable fare. Archangel Michael says I have witnessed your struggles, nights where you questioned if you were forgotten, days where hope seemed out of reach, but now those questions are answered by this divine moan. Heaven's message has found you and nothing will ever be the same again. The trials you faced were not without purpose, they forged you into someone stronger, wiser, and prepared to carry blessings far greater than you once imagined. The pain is ending and the glory of your rising is beginning. Archangel Michael says time itself seems to pause as this divine shift unfolds. The countdown is complete and yet the movement of heaven continues, cascading through every part of your life. Miracles are aligning with precision, like stars falling perfectly into place. People you haven't spoken to in years will feel prompted to reach out. Opportunities you thought were gone forever will suddenly reappear. Divine connections will form, bringing partnerships and relationships designed to lift you into new dimensions of success and peace. Archangel Michael says the sound of heavenly trumpets grows louder, signaling that your destiny is officially being unveiled. I see new paths opening under your feet, glowing with golden light, leading you to places you once only dreamed about. This isn't luck or coincidence, this is the fulfillment of a divine promise written over your life before you even entered this world. God has timed this moment perfectly and no earthly power can interfere. Archangel Michael says even the spiritual adversaries that tried to shatter your steps are now trembling in fear. Their assignments have been cancelled by heaven's decree. The angels have secured your victory and your journey forward is shielded by divine warriors who will not rest until your blessings are fully established. Healing, provision, wisdom, and supernatural favor are now flowing into your life like a river. It cannot be stopped, slowed, or diverted. This is your inheritance and it has been claimed in full by the hand of God. Archangel Michael says I see visions of future generations celebrating this very moment. Because you listened, because you didn't skip this message, your family line is stepping into freedom that many before you could not reach. If the chains of poverty, sickness, and spiritual bondage have been broken forever, those who come after you will live under the banner of divine blessing because you received this heavenly message today. Archangel Michael says this is your new reality. You are covered in light that cannot be extinguished. You are walking into open doors that will never close, you are receiving abundance that will never remit. The heavens are rejoicing, angels are singing. And God's hand is resting on your shoulder, guiding you into a destiny so magnificent it will leave the world in awe. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says the heavens are not closing this moment because there is still more for you to receive. I see a radiant bridge stretching before you, connecting your present pain to a future overflowing with divine joy. Angels are lining this bridge, each one holding a torch of light to guide you safely across into your promised destiny. This is not a blessing that will fade. This is not a temporary miracle. What heaven is unfolding now will be permanent, unshakable, and eternal. Everything that was ever withheld from you is being restored, not partially, but in full measure, pressed down and running over. Archangel Michael says even now, while you are reading, divine movements are taking place around you. I see contracts being signed in your face. I see unexpected allies being positioned to speak your name in rooms of opportunity. I see divine interventions blocking every harmful plan that was ever formed against you. The weight that once made you feel stuck is lifting completely. The divine hand of God is carrying you higher than you've ever dared to dream. People will say, "How did this happen?" And you will know it was heaven stepping in on your behalf. Archangel Michael says the countdown was only the beginning. It was a signal to awaken your spirit and prepare you for the cascade of miracles that is only just starting. This is why skipping was never an option. Heaven needed your heart to stay open to receive the flood of blessings prepared for you. From this moment, your steps are no longer uncertain. Every choice will be illuminated by divine guidance. Paths you thought were blocked will become clear highways leading you directly to success, joy, and spiritual elevation. Archangel Michael says, I see the spiritual enemies that tormented your journey now bowing in defeat. They are powerless, stripped of any authority they once claimed over your life. The sword of light I wield has severed every tie they tried to bind you with, leaving only freedom in its place. Your home is glowing with protection. Every wall, every doorway, every room is filled with angels standing guard. No darkness can enter. No harm can approach. The territory you walk in is now sacred ground, blessed and defended by heaven's army. Archangel Michael says blessings are raining down like golden fire, lighting up every area of your life. I see healing in your body, mending every hidden pain. I see peace entering your mind, silencing every voice of doubt. I see joy springing up like rivers, flooding away sadness and replacing it with laughter that will echo for years to come. Financial increases being poured out like waterfalls. Opportunities will come without you chasing. Doors will open because heaven has commanded them to open, and no man can close what God has decreed. Archangel Michael says generational curses are dissolving. Ancestral battles that weighed on your shoulders have been erased by the blood of victory written over your name. The burdens your family carried for decades will not pass to you or to those who come after you. You are the chosen one who breaks the chain. You are the vessel that heaven uses to set a new standard of blessings, strength, and glory in your bloodline. This moment changes not only you, but countless lives connected to you. Archangel Michael says even the earth beneath you feels different now. It is as if creation itself recognizes the touch of heaven on his nature, responds to divine authority, and as you walk forward it will feel as though every step is favored, every path is clear, and every place you dwell is holy ground. You will notice divine signs in the days to come: unexplained peace, dreams of light, encounters that feel heavenly guided. Archangel Michael says this is the crescendo of heaven's symphony over your life. The trumpet sound of victory is echoing throughout eternity, marking this as the moment your destiny broke free. Angels are rejoicing, God's light is shining brighter than ever. And you are stepping fully into the divine promise meant for you alone. Child of heaven, rejoice, for you have been reached, redeemed, and crowned with eternal favor. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says the radiance of heaven has not dimmed, it grows brighter, stronger, as your spirit receives wave after wave of divine power. What began as a warning has now transformed into a revelation of your true destiny. The hand of God is fully extended toward you, pulling you out of every shadow that ever tried to claim you. I see angelic armies descending like pillars of light, surrounding not just you, but everything connected to your name, your home, your family, your future. Every weak foundation is being rebuilt with heavenly strength. The sudden shift you were warned about is not just happening, it has become a divine acceleration that will carry you into promises beyond imagination. Archangel Michael says even now, unseen chains are snapping, those tied to fear, those linked to lack, those that weigh down your spirit. I see angels sweeping through your timeline, racing moments of deep pain and replacing them with golden threads of restoration. This is no longer about surviving trials. It is about thriving in a supernatural dimension where blessings are constant, protection is unshakable, and divine favor flows endlessly. You are being ushered into a life where miracles are not rare, they are the rhythm of every day. Archangel Michael says you will notice signs in the hours ahead. Someone unexpected will reach out with words that confirm this very message. A door that you thought was shut will swing wide open without effort. Peace will rest upon your heart in a way you've never felt before, a confirmation that heaven is now guiding every moment of your journey. The sudden event is not meant to shake you in fear, it is meant to awaken your faith to a level you have never known. Heaven has chosen you to become a vessel of divine demonstration so that others will believe when they see what happens next in your life. Archangel Michael says the final stages of this heavenly release are unfolding now. I see scrolls being sealed, stamped with the mark of God's authority, and delivered directly into your spiritual hands. These scrolls contain instructions, revelations, and promises that will guide you as you step into this new chapter. Even your enemies will marvel when they witness this divine elevation. The same ones who mocked your prayers will see answers arrive like lightning bolts of glory, and you will know beyond doubt that this was the very moment heaven reached you in power. Archangel Michael says a golden river is flowing from the throne of heaven directly into your life. It carries health forever in an ailment, prosperity for every loss, and strength for every weak. This river will not stop, it will continually refresh you and those connected to you for the rest of your life. Generations after you will feel the ripple of this moment. Children and descendants you may never meet will walk in the blessings being released now because you stood still and received heavens. This is your divine legacy being written in real time. Archangel Michael says your footsteps from this point will leave light wherever you go, even in places of darkness, the atmosphere will shift when you arrive. You carry heaven's authority now. Mountains will move, storms will calm, and favor will chase you down. This is why heaven fought so hard to get this message to you. The transformation you are stepping into is so great, it will dismantle works of darkness not just in your life, but in the lives of those you will soon touch. Archangel Michael says the divine countdown has passed, but the outpouring has only begun. Every hour ahead is another layer of miracle unfolding, another confirmation that this was not imagination, this was prophecy fulfilled. I see angels delivering dreams, visions, and signs to you in coming days. Pay attention, for each will guide you further into divine destiny. This is heaven's way of ensuring you never again miss what God is trying to place in your hands. Archangel Michael says the heavens have declared it, you are fully restored, eternally blessed, and divinely unstoppable. The moment that tried to slip away from you has now been sealed permanently into your life. God has reached you, transformed you, and lifted you into an unshakable realm of victory. Child of heaven, rejoice, for you have crossed into a destiny written before time itself. If you wish to express your support further,